Want to be? What do you want to be when you grow up?
A murderer because I like killing. My brain tells me if I like killing or not. I like killing because when I first watched my grown-up killing show, myself started to like killing, and then my brain started to like tell me what to do with killing in it. So I like murders and I like killing in my life. I'm gonna kill everybody in the world except for my family because they just didn't do anything to me. I just like killing. So
just any type of person, it doesn't matter. What about me?
Yeah.
Even me?
No, not even my teachers either.
Okay, because I'm the first person that you told this. Am I? Yeah?
So, I just like killing.
So what are you going to be again when you grow up?
A murderer.
Okay.
Bye.
Say what now? Yeah, go ahead and lock him up. Go ahead and lock him up immediately. Don't waste no time. Grab him a couple of little Lunchables, his little Caillou backpack, a couple of socks, and a pair of shoes, and go ahead and drive him on down to the place. Because what? Some of the comments, people were saying, oh, he's just a child. And see, you're the problem. You're one of those parents that will let your child walk around the house saying stuff like that. And you say, oh, they're just a child. Or your child is torturing animals and you think it's just, he or she is just a child. No, Jeffrey Dahmer. He was a child once. And Jeffrey Dahmer was definitely torturing animals and fascinated with murder. Okay. Ed Gein, he was a child. Wasn't always an adult. Okay. John Wayne Gacy, at one point, he was pushed out of his mother's hoo-ha and he was a baby. And look what happened. So don't ignore the fact that this is a minor. This is still something that he said his brain is telling him to do. Get that baby some help immediately, please, because my husband said they're going to have to put him into the military and make him a sniper or something. That way, whatever that desire is, maybe it'll be towards something over there, not just killing a bunch of innocent people other than his family and his teachers. But yeah, that creeped me out.
Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to the elders. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the truth in the four corners and truth and sincerity. Shalom to the Akwaf out there listening and learning, be true doors of Zion. Shalom. So I came across this video on Instagram of this little devil Edomite saying he want to be a murderer, a.k.a. a murderer, when he grows up. Right? And it shows you that their seed is corrupted. Right? Let me get a book of Habakkuk. This book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 4, says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. So his soul is not upright in him. That's how the Most High made these people. Right? So our people that constantly, lying to themselves and saying, oh, it's a taught behavior. No, this is their blood. This is their... Esau is a murderer. Right? His spirit goes back to the spirit that was in Cain, who killed his brother Abel, who was the first murderer in the scriptures. Right? Genesis 4. Right? He was envious of his brother Abel, who the Most High had respect unto Abel's offering and had none unto his, right? Because Abel did as the Most High commanded, right? This same spirit that these Edomites have, this is a spiritual battle, right? It's not all about the flesh. These so-called Christians like to always make what the Israelites say about flesh, right? That's one of they arguments which they lying about. Right? We don't say it's all about flesh. Because somebody that looked like a so-called white person could actually be an Israelite. And somebody that looks like a so-called black person could actually be an Edomite. Right? Brothers don't say that. Right? But the seed of the so-called of the wicked is a so-called Caucasian. Primarily. Right? primarily the so-called Caucasians, are the Edomites, right? And there's going to be some that look like Caucasians that are Israelites, right? But this little devil, this is Esau. This shows you that this is Esau. Let me get the book of Job, right? It's the book of Job, chapter 30, and verse 5. It says, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks. This is talking about who? The so-called Caucasians, the cave dwellers, right? They were driven forth from among men because they were violent, demonic, homosexual beasts that sleep with animals, right? They love bestiality, right? They have whole brothels of damn dogs. They didn't wipe a lot of this stuff off of the internet, so you can't find a lot of this stuff. They didn't wipe the videos out. They didn't wipe a lot of evidence off of the internet. That's how you know that the Most High this is the beginning of the famine of the word, because he's allowing these Edomites to remove things from the internet, right? And only show what they want to show, right? That's showing you that the Most High is starting to hide his word, right? And that the time of the grace period is closing, right? But they have videos that showed you of these Edomites, what these Edomites do with their damn animals, with their dogs. It was a video of this dog, and I hate to even say this because I love cats more than I'm more of a cat lover than I am of dogs. But it shows you in the video, this Edomite had a damn dog with some damn leggings on the dog. It's like, or some stockings, yeah, on the damn dog. And he smacked the damn dog butt, right? Like it was a woman. That's the type of vile creatures that these people are. They're a bunch of damn murdering, vile, profane, just fornicators, bro. This is Esau, right? And you can look at the little devil on the screen. You can tell he's a little devil, right? You got to go. I recently watched a movie that I ain't seen in a long time. It's called The Good Son. I believe it's on either Tubi or Hulu, right? It's called The Good Son, and they got Macaulay Culkin, and they got the little other not devil, because he was actually the good kid in the movie. The little guy from Lord of the Rings. He was also on the faculty, right? Macaulay Culkin character, he was a little boy, but what? He started off killing animals, right? And that's probably what the same thing this little devil already doing. He probably already killing dogs, killing cats with little guns and shit, hunting dogs in his neighborhood, hunting cats in his neighborhood. That's how they start off getting their blood, getting off, right? But they're a bunch of damn murderers, bloodthirsty murderers. That's what they is. And if you watch that movie, The Good Son, you will see this little devil tried to kill his sister, and he was so cunning about it, right? He made it look like a mistake. What the fuck? He made it look like a mistake, right? But they was on the ice, on a little ice skating rink. And you know that Edomites, they love the ice skating shit. I ain't never been ice skating. We did roller skating, right, at the skating rink. We ain't never do no ice skating. But in the movie, you know, they was on the ice rink, and they had a certain part of the area blocked off because it was thin ice, right? And they had like a little rope up that you're not supposed to go past. And you know, they go around in the circle, and at the top of the circle, it had the rope where they couldn't go past where the thin ice was. So this little devil going around a little ice rink with his sister until he get to the part where the rope is, and he make it seem like they playing, and he tosses her over there to the thin ice. Right? That shows you these motherfuckers are very cunning and they very serpent-like. That movie shows you the Edomites. That shows you Esau. And I believe the other son might have been Jacob. He might have been an Israelite. Right? Don't take my word for that. But he definitely wasn't like him. Macaulay Culkin character in that movie embodies Edomites. Right, so back to Job 30. Job 30 and 5 again. It says, no, I'm going to start at 1. 30 and 1. Job 30 and 1. But now they that are older than I have me in derision, whose fathers I will have disdained to set with the dogs of my flock. So he didn't even want them around his dogs. It's like I just said, the video that they scrubbed off the internet by these Edomites was with stockings on a dog, smacking the dog butt. Right? Like rubbing it, not just smacking it. Good boy. No. I don't even do that with no fucking dog, smack a dog ass. Type of bestialical shit you on. I don't even know if that's a word, but that's how crazy it was. Right? To smack a dog ass? Like, come on, bro, that's an animal. Right? But Job said he wouldn't even have these people around his dogs. That's how vile they was. Right? That's how much of a fornicator he was. Right? And fornication is unlawful sex. Unlawful sex act. Right? We'll jump back down to 5. It said, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys and the caves of the earth. Slagging. In the caves of the earth and in the rocks, among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. These people are vile, disgusting people, man. Look at this little kid. This little kid in this video says he wants to be the next Michael Myers. Right? He said he want to be the next Michael Myers, walking people down with a butcher knife. Right? And you can look at him. Just look at him. Just picture a mask on him. You can see the demonic posture. The psychopathic posture. Look at his posture. Right? He's a straight up, he's going to be a cold-blooded murderer. Somebody got to put him down. Right? Before he get old enough. Because he's definitely going to be a problem. Right? And this is the culture of this people. Just straight bloodthirsty, demonic cave beasts, man. That's all it is, bro. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say, man. Just show you this. This is our enemy, man. Right? This is our enemy. This is their offspring. Right? You cannot make straight what the Most High made crooked. He made them that way. Stop trying to be friends and try to love on these people and try to conquer them or defeat them with love. No, you can't defeat them with love. Because there's no love in their body. Right? They're crooked. This is Ecclesiastes 1:15. That which is crooked cannot be made straight. And that which is wanting cannot be numbered. That which is crooked cannot be made straight. Stop trying to integrate with these people. This is who your kid, this is who you're going to have your son or your daughter around. Right? You're so-called black or Latino or Native American. This is who you're going to have your kids around. Look at them. Just take a good look at him. This is the type of kid you're gonna have your children around who ain't even think about fucking murder or no type of violence. They think about kid stuff. He's gonna prey on your kids. Cause he's advanced in his deviltry. Right? Unless you let your children know what it is. That's why I say train up a child in the way he should go, and he shall not depart. Ecclesiastes 12, remember the Creator in the days of thy youth, for the evil days draw nigh. You're supposed to teach these commandments to your children. Right? You're supposed to teach this Bible to your children so that they know who their enemy is. Right? Enemy are the other nations, and the other nations is not getting salvation with our people, with the Israelites. Right? They're going to be slaves in the kingdom of heaven. They're going to be in heaven as slaves to the Israelites for 1,000 years. Then once the 1,000-year period is over, Edomites are going to be totally destroyed, wiped out, and the other nations are going to go back into their lands and pay tribute. Right? But they're not going to receive salvation, which is being saved from your enemies. How they going to receive salvation, be saved from their enemies when they are the enemies? Right? They are the enemies, but they're going to be saved from themselves. Come on, bro. It don't make sense, bro. But with that, shalom.